Hello everyone. Welcome to our group project presentation for TNF 1414 Introduction to Programming. Our group is Group 5 and it consists of 5 people. Rafael Conchigwe, Ashad bin Badruzzaman, Mes Ajit Jamal Charles Emparan, Olivia Wina Anak Hendrik Saman, and Viennese Kabali Anak Kebun. Our group project for this course is to develop a car rental system. The car rental system enables the customer to place a booking to rent a car. The customer can perform add, edit, delete operations to the details of the booking. Besides that, the manager can add, remove new or old cars. The car details can be edited, or deleted by the manager. Moreover, the manager can build the scheduling of the car rental besides assigning the rental schedule for each car. Lastly, the manager can build the reports. The system developer will produce a monthly rental report for each car as well as a summary report for the company.
Hi, my name is Vieni Kamali and I will present our project called Car Rental and I will explain the coding. This is functions to place a booking, system CLS clear screen and not display previous output. This functions is in choice booking. Using do while loop statement, loop is execute at least once. So display booking menu. User will enter the choice here. Using switch statement, a variable or expressions is tested for all the value it can assume and different actions are taken. The program displays the choice and user will choose one. Break exit the statement, the program will exit and skip other choice. These functions is to add booking to the file. File pointer.fp create a file pointer called pointer.fp. System CLS clear screen and not display previous output. User will enter number of customer. Callout to allocate the requested memory and return a pointer. Every append, open or create a file for writing at the end of the file in binary mode. fp fopen functions fopen returns a file pointer to file specified. Using for loop solutions, repetition control structure that allow to efficiently write a loop that needs to execute a specific number of times. So display customer details and user will enter customer number from 1 to 100. Using if-else selection statement, else statement to specify a code to be executed if the condition is false. Logical OR return true if either of its conditions are true. For example, the user entered more than 100, the program will display the output. In this do-while loop solutions is for name. Flush stdin used to flush the output buffer of the stream. User will enter customer name. Using for loop solutions, if else selection statement, break causes immediate exit for the statement. If selection statement consists of a boolean expressions followed by one or more statement. Logical not reverse the true or false of its condition. In this do-while loop solutions for context, so user enter customer contact number and program will display output. In this do-while loop solutions for ID, the user enter customer my card ID and display the output. This is for collect date and return date. So user enter date. Logical not reverse the truth or false of its condition. Logical OR return true if either of its conditions are true. Same goes to return date. This is for days. Customer enter durations. Logical OR return true if either of its conditions are true. If selection statement and display output. This is card choice function. Switch statement allow a variable to test for equality against a list of values. The variable being switched on is checked for each switch case. User choose one car from 1 to 10 and break causes immediate exit for the statement. For example, user enter 1 and the program will record the choice. This is functions for formula to calculate terrain. Fwrite transfer byte from a location in memory to a file. Fclose closes the file. This is functions to display all booking records. If user enter number 4, if else selection statement, while loop solutions, and fread transfer byte from a file to locations in memory and display booking record, and fclose closes the file. This is functions to edit a booking if user enter number 2, file pointer fp, pointer fp1, create a file pointer called pointer fp to pointer fp1. User enter the customer numbers to edit booking. Fopen file to open file booking text and temp text. Using while loop solutions, if else selection statement, the customer booking is found and display the customer detail. And user enter customer number from 1 to 10 and the program will display output. In this do while loop solutions, we use for loop solutions, if else selection statement, break causes immediate exit for the statement, and if selection statement. Flash used to flash the output buffer of the stream and user enter name to edit. This is a function to edit contact. User will enter new contact number, and this is for ID. User will enter new my ID card, and logical OR returns true if either of its condition are true. For example, the user will enter more than 12, the program will display this output. And this is for collect date, return date, and days. User enter new collect date, return date, and days. This is for switch statement for car choice. And user choose new one car. And this is a formula to calculate the terrain. And fclose closes the file. This is if else statement. The file is found to edit. This is for delete booking. If user enter number 3, file pointer fp and create a file pointer called pointer fp and pointer fp1. A user will enter customer number to delete the informations. Fp open file booking text and temp text. If the customer number is found, user will able to delete the informations and the program will display the record deleted output. This is the function for car rental scheduling. Using the while loop solutions, display car rental schedule and using switch statement. System CLS clear screen and not display the previous output. User will enter choice. This is the function for viewing a car schedule and open the file booking to display car rental schedule. And fclose is close the file. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Olivia Wena and Henderson. My matrix number is at 0925. For this presentation, I would like to explain about our group coding, which is main functions, more car function, and report function. First, for the main function, in this main function, there's system CLS, which means that will not display the previous output. Then there's a while loop statement. While loop statement, the program will ask the user to enter inputs, whether they want to choose number 1 for place a booking, number 2 for add remove, new or old car, number 3 for scheduling of the renter, number 4 for view report, and number 5 for exit the program. The looping block will continue if the condition is true, and if false, the looping block is not executed. In the while loop statement, there are switch statements. In this switch statement, if the user enters number 1 for their choice, it will go to booking functions, and then if case 2, it will go to more car functions, and then for case 3, it will go to the schedule functions. Case 4, it will go to the report functions, and case 5, it will go to display for the thank you for using our service. Then it will be exit. If the user enters the address number, it displays that the input was incorrect and ask the user to press any key to continue. Then for break means that it will be exit immediately and skip the remainders of the switch statement. Next, for void more car functions, this is when the user enter for number 2 in the main functions for their inputs. In these functions, the program will display for the menu that the user have to choose whether they enter number 1 to add car, number 2 to edit car, number 3 to delete car, number 4 to display car record, and number 5 to exit the program. Then the looping will continue if the condition is true, and if false, the loop is terminated immediately. Next, I would like to explain the structure for the car type. In this structure, there's have structured text, name, car type, then data type for members, and then structure variable. For void add car function, this program will run when the user enter input number 1 in the more car function. Then it will be create a file pointer called fp. The program will open and create a file for writing at the end of the file in a binary mode. Then the program will ask the user to enter the detail of the new car, and the file will be closed. Next, for void edit car function, this function will be run when the user enter number 2 in the more car functions for their inputs. The program will create a file pointer called fpt and fo, and the program will open an existing file for reading in binary mode, which is to be open for the car type .txt. Then the program will ask the user whether they want to update number of car, name car, then plate numbers, color of car, seat capacity, full type, engine capacity, years manufacturer, and rental of the car, or they want to update all the car details. This is in the switch statement, and it will be close the file. And then next, for void delete car functions, this function will be run when the user enter number 3 in the more car functions for their inputs. And then for the RB, means that open the car brand record file that user selected in the binary mode. And then for WB, it will create a file for writing in binary mode. If the file already exists, it will discard the current content. It means that if the user enter the numbers of car that they want to delete, it will be delete the file that exists for the numbers of car they chose. Then it will close the file. Next, for the void display car functions. For this function, will run when the user enter number 4 in the more car function for their inputs. The program will create a file pointer called fp. Then the program will open an existing file, which is car type.txt file for reading in binary mode. Then it will be displayed for car brand, plate numbers, color, seat capacity, full type, engine capacity, years manufacture, and printer, which is read over date in RM. Then it will be close the file. Next, for void report functions, in these functions will run when the user enter number 4 in the main functions. Then it will display whether the user want to choose to view the report, monthly current report, or monthly summary reports, or they want to exit the report function. For the current report functions, in this file, the program will calculate and display the total of current. Same goes to the summary report functions. It will calculate and display the total of current.
Here is the main menu. From the main menu, the user can paste a booking, add or remove new and old car, scheduling of the rental, view the report, and exit the program. Let's start by placing a booking. We can enter 1 to start the booking process. The program will then bring the user to the booking menu. Booking menu, the user can perform adding, editing, and deleting car rentals booking besides displaying booking records. Enter 1 to start editing the booking to rent a car. Enter the number of customers that you want to add to bookings. Then, you are required to enter the customer number with a range 1 to 100. Name, contact number, Malaysian card ID without hyphen, collecting and return date in date, month and year format, and duration of renting the car. The program will then display a car list showing all the cars that are available for rent. The user can pick their favorite car from the list to rent by entering the number of respective car. After that, the user will save all the information entered and store it in bookings text file. The user will direct it to the main menu. If the user wants to check their booking menu, he needs to enter 1 in the main menu, then type 4 to display the booking record. In that case, there are any mistake in the record or the user wants to change his booking, he needs to enter 2 to edit their booking details and type in the customer number. The user will need to re-enter the information, choose one car from the list again, and check it once again by tapping 1 in the main menu. Then 4 to display the record. If the user wants to delete his history, he needs to third 3 in the booking menu, and the program will delete their booking record.
Hello everyone, my name is Arshad bin Badazaman and I'm going to talk about our project for programming. So in my section of the demo, I'm going to talk about how to add more car for rental purpose. So we're going to go to the next slide. So from the main menu in our program, enter number 2 to bring out the car menu. From the car menu, enter number 1 and you will be asked to enter the car information. Once you finish entering the car information and you want to see the car record you just entered, simply enter number 4 in the car menu. Once you do that, it will bring out the screen of the car record you just input. You can also easily edit the car record by simply enter number 2 in the car menu. Once there, you will be asked to which car you want to update. You can also easily delete the car record you just entered by simply entering number 3 in the car menu. Then, you'll be asked what the number of the record that you want to delete. Once you finish adding all the car that you just want to rent, you can view the schedule for the car rent in the main menu by entering number 3. It will bring out the schedule menu, and if you want to view the schedule, simply enter number 1. So as you can see here, this is the screen for the car rental schedule. You can also see a report for the car rent by entering number 4 in the main menu. It will bring the report menu where you can choose 1 to see the monthly car rental report or 2 to see the monthly summary report. As you can see here, this is the screen for both of the monthly car rental report and the monthly summary report. And after you're done doing all of this work and you want to simply exit our program, simply enter number 5 in the main menu to exit our program. So that is all for this slide and I'm going to demo how our program works. So we already gone through the PowerPoint of how our program works. So I'm actually going to demo how our program actually works. So as you can see here, this is the main menu for our program, and we want to add a new car for rent. So all we need to do is enter 2 to add a car. Once you enter 2, you will bring into the car menu option. Once here, all you need to do is enter 1 to add a new car. Okay, over here, all we need to do is enter the information of the car we want to put into the car list that already exists. So since I have already 5 car in the car list, this will be number 6. And the car brand is Toyota. Hang on, Toyota. The plate number is QTR 1016. The color is white. The seat capacity is 6. Fuel type is diesel. Engine capacity is 2.5. Year manufacturers is 2020. And the rental rate is 200 ringgit. So we already finished inputting the information of the new car. So we want to see if the information we put really is in the car list. So all we need to do is enter 4 to display the car record. So as you can see here, in the number 6, you can see the information of the car we just input. As you can see here, it is Toyota. So we can also edit the record we just entered by simply enter number 2 in the car menu. Once there, the screen will ask you which list of the car that you want to update. So we want to update the newest record of the car that we just entered. So we need to put number 6 because it's the newest one. Once we input the number 6, we'll be asked which one we will need to update. So let's say I input the year manufacturers wrong. So I need to update it. So all I need to do is enter number 8 and enter the actual year manufacturers. Let's say 2021. So let's see if it works. So I'm going to put 4 here, and as you can see, the year manufacturers is changed because we edited it. We can also delete the car record that we just entered by simply enter number 3, and we ask you the number in the list of the car you want to delete the record of. So let's just delete the car of the newest in the list, which is Toyota, and the number is 6. So if you want to see it delete or not, we simply enter number 4 again, and we will bring this car list. As you can see, there is no Toyota. That means the record have been deleted. So next, we're going to see the schedule of the rental that already exists. So we simply enter 3 and enter 1 to view the schedule. So far, there is no information in there because there is no booking yet. So all we need to do is book a rental. It will be showing there. So add booking. Let's just say 1 and enter customer number 1. Name of customer Ali. Contact number 101-850-8777. My card is 0208831345. Something that is 1 until 12/2020, and return date is 30/12/2021. Duration is 29 days, and the car we want to rent is Myvi. If you want to see the schedule of the rental, enter 3 again, 1, and you can see here the schedule have been updated. So next we're going to see the report of the car rental. So we need to do is enter 4 and either choose 1 or 2 to see the monthly car rental report or monthly summary report. So we're going to do both. So first I'm going to choose 1. As you can see here, this is total rental for the monthly report, and I want to see the summary report. This is the summary report for the car rental. If you want to exit our program, simply enter 5 and that will exit our program. Thank you very much for using our service, and thank you very much for listening to our presentation.